Live. And yes, we are live. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Hello, everyone. Greetings to you all, our audience, our fans, and our followers across the globe, watching and listening to us at this particular time. And to those who will be catching up on the replay, it's yet another episode of creating passive income stream. If we can, you can. I'm so excited to be here tonight and always looking forward to this episode with this mompreneur. And then we have for you tonight very interesting and inspiring topic. But before we go into that, I believe we can see our names written on the screen and our website. My name is Omolara. I have here with me Modupe. I have Mutunrayo. And also, I have the pleasure of introducing to you all a wonderful special guest among us. She is a mompreneur. She's a wife, a mom, a coach, and also a successful digital business owner in our community. Her name is Priscilla. So, Priscilla, welcome. We want to welcome you to
Welcome.
this group tonight. We call you and then you honor our invitation. Thank you so much for coming. So, ladies, good evening once again. It's such an honor to be with you all tonight. We appreciate our viewers who have been coming with us since we started this program, and those that are joining us newly tonight. So, the topic for today is building generational wealth. There are many ways of building generational wealth, and one of the way is what has brought us together tonight as one. And our beautiful ladies here will take us on the journey of how generational wealth can be built. And then one thing, as a Christian, as individual, as a family, and also as a community in general, we must learn to adopt a legacy of thinking where we don't think about laboring, where we don't think about laboring for ourselves, but the generations to come. And that's the reason why we said it's we're saying how to build a generational wealth. And it's even written in the Bible in I think Proverb 13:22. And it says, a good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. And in no particular order, I would like to ask Priscilla, in our home view, what is generational wealth? So over to you, Priscilla.
Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be here and thank you, Morala, for the question. So, in my opinion, what is generational wealth? I'm going to pick it up from exactly where you left it, what the Bible says about generational wealth. So, the Bible says a good father, a good person will leave wealth for their children. Now, let me come from the angle of, was there anything left for me? Am I also going to leave the same trend and also not leave anything for the next generation, my children? So if the Bible say a good father leaves something for the children, what am I actually doing as a mother for my children? Now, as a good Christian, I'm still going to take it from the Bible. Generational wealth. What exactly is generational wealth? So it could be money, asset, property, anything, whatever it is you call it. But you need to be able to leave something for your generation, for your children. Your children should be able to look back and say, hey, if not for daddy, if not for mommy, thank God mommy started that business. Thank God daddy started that business. If they look back tomorrow and they remember there was an era like this where we had social media, where people were actually earning online. With the kind of child I have, my daughter will say, what were you doing? She's going to ask me that kind of question. So now, what is the generational wealth we are living for the next generation? We are living for our children. So it can be anything. Education is good. Give your children education. But with some of us right now, if you look around, our children, they're beginning to have this ideology of this mindset of we need to do something away from just reading books and passing exams. My daughter, for one, knows she needs to think out of the box, knowing that you don't only read book to pass. You need to start thinking of how to bring something to the table, how to use your brain to work, to make things work, away from just reading to pass and then go get the job. The job does not work anymore. It's not about job anymore. It's the rich people that we have these days. They are not the people who go to work. They are people who are thinking outside the box, people who are ready to do something different from the normal ways we have all been doing things. So that's my small thoughts about generational wealth.
All right, thank you, Priscilla. And I'm gonna go, like I said, in no particular order. I'm gonna go to Modupe, and what I'm gonna ask you, what are those things you think we should consider when we're thinking of generational wealth? Should we consider one stream of income as a generational wealth, as a way of living generational wealth for our children, or should we consider business ownership? Over to you, Modupe.
Thank you so much, Omolara. And I like the fact that you opened up scripturally, and then Coach Priscilla also kind of backed it up scripturally. And I'm going to emphasize again on that scripture. And there's a reason why we're doing that, folks. For those of you listening to us, or who probably will catch up on this replay. And we said, so a good parent or father, whatever, leaveth, right? A righteous man, actually, leaveth an inheritance for his children's children. So it goes beyond just your child. So you're taking it step further to your grandchildren. And so to your question, trying to tie it in, Omolara, so you're saying, what should we do? I mean, to actually leave this generational wealth for our so-called children or children's children.
That's right.
You and I know that my 9 to 5, my job is not going to cut it. It's not going to get me wealthy. It's the facts. The earlier I understand that, the better for me. Make we yarn better, make we yarn correct.
That's right.
Earlier, I understand that my 9 to 5 won't get me there. And I start thinking outside of the box, like Coach Priscilla kind of opened us up with, then the better for me. Now, what is the solution? Business ownership. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to stop up. A lot of us are serial entrepreneurs, if you ask me. Meaning, we understand the fact that, we are doing certain things and we know that this is yielding results. We could also multiply that into other things. Because if we look at the definition of what generational wealth itself is, it actually means some set of investment assets that you have in place, for your children. And how does the Federal Reserve, how do they calculate generational wealth? It says that means you have about $350 billion in a year. That is some huge sort of money, if you ask me. And so my 9 to 5 is not going to get me there. My 9 to 5 will just end up making me work until my age. I mean, when I'm probably in my 60s, whatever, and I retire. And like we all like to say in our community, I retire and I get tired and I can't do nothing. Literally so, right? So my 9 to 5 is not going to cut it to build that generational wealth, to obey the scriptural, pronouncement of me believing something for my generation, even generation beyond me. Yeah, Priscilla said something the other time, and she said, what did my parents leave for me? Am I going to also follow the same pattern? Maybe some of us are listening to us, and maybe our parents had left, huge, gigantic, massive wealth for us. But something tells me that if that wealth is not particularly planned well and put to correct use, that wealth is also just going to fly. And that is the essence of what we are talking about. So yes, business ownership is the answer. Friends, business ownership is the answer. And that is why you see us here. We bring in, very, successful individuals in our community to come talk about it. We bring them in and out and to come and share with our audience and let us know that, if only you will also stand and start doing something for you, for your children, for those children's children you will live on when you pass on to glory. Over to you, Malara.
All right, thank you. Moturayo, I'm going to go to you. I'll be asking you, what are the things do you think one can consider by, I'm sorry, what are the things we can consider? And we consider, like Modupe said, that business is the way out. So if we had to consider business ownership, are they really safe? Is it something that is safe for us to do in order for us to leave a generational wealth for our children or children? Are they really going to create, if we go into business ownership, is it something that will create a problem for us, or is it something safe, or is it something that is even legitimate to do? Motunrayo.
Thank you so much, Omolara. Hey, my people, una well done, oh. Well done, well done. We don't land. We don't do anything. Land. We dey yarn you correct. A word they say is enough for the wise. We no fit talk and pass like this. We been dey talk am, right? We are saying it, and we are saying it, and we come today with the talk am say you, as you sit down, they watch us. They stand, they watch us. Whether you dey cook, you dey watch us. You can actually leave generational wealth for your children, even though you did not have. Some of us did not have some ourselves, and some of us do. If you're opportune to have one, and you decide not to work for it, to work more and build more for it, and even double and triple what was left for you. What do you want to tell your children? What do you go tell your children's children? So what we are saying is this: you wake up for morning, go help person achieve your own dream. Going to work is not the solution to creating wealth that you can pass to your generation and generation years yet unborn. We are talking about you sending your children to acquire education, and also giving them skills, and also leaving something for them that your name is imprinted on for life. Okay, it's not all about money, but it is all about you leaving behind a legacy that will speak volume. And how do you want to do that? With your certificate. It's good to have certificate, right? Me say if I get mine, but I know say my pikin no fit use him name for my certi.
Not at
He
all.
no fit use them. He no fit carry my certi say, okay, oh, Oga principal, allow me make I teach for your school. The boy said, Bob, if you don't like teaching.
Yeah.
But if you see business, say, this business standard, this business they legal, this business, I dey see my mama they do am, I dey see my papa they do am. See wetin this business they do. They not just they do am, they feed us for house. Okay, then they do this thing, they help people. Then they do this thing, they inspire others. Then they do this thing, chop, they remain, they help their community. They no go do them, then go do. So waiting with the talk be say, you as you sit down, they watch us. You have what it takes. And I know you've been think about this thing. You've been thinking about it. You've been considering it. You don't know where to start from. Guess what? Action needs to be taken. It is good to think. It is good to plan. But if you not take action, action no go take himself. Oh, my people, Jimasun, wake up. Okay, let's wake up and face reality. Some of us, we might consider going into business, right? But when you think about offline business, there are a lot of statistics that you need to put into consideration. When you think about waiting, you go to even pay monthly on the physical property and on monthly bills. Nobody go teach you before you go run. But we can't they carry this thing, this digital business, they tell you, say, hey, this phone where you they carry for hand, they call, they scroll through Facebook, they watch bloggers. That time, you feel invest time. And in investing that time, you can use that in creating wealth for the generations unborn. I don't know. I answered the question, so.
Yes, you do.
I try. I throw it back to you.
Thank you, Moturayo, for enlightening us on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Based on what Moturayo said, if you don't take an action, nothing is going to happen,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you say you want to leave a generational wealth for your children, unborn children, and all that, and you're still stuck in your 9 to 5, it's not going to do it. And Modupe also said it, that our 9 to 5 can only get us to a point whereby we can just retire with that. I mean, you want to retire with your 9 to 5 at the age of 65. And that's the reason why we all came together. We saw the benefit. We saw that our 9 to 5, because we saw that our 9 to 5 cannot do it, we venture into this online business, and which has been so volatile for us, for each and every one of us. And so, on this note, I want to ask Priscilla, do you think having that generational wealth, is it really, really important? Because some people will say it is not really important. After all, I have my, like I said the other time, like I have my 9 to 5. That's really important. And these children I want to leave the generational word for. After all, I gave them education. They going to school. Probably one of them will say, "Oh, mommy, I want to become a lawyer. I want to become a doctor." Hey, it's good to give them education, right? And in our community that we all came from, we have lawyers, we have doctors. Would you say they're not making money for them to now join? I mean, saying they want to have online business. Yes, they do make a lot of money. They make good income. In all professions, they make good income. But in this profession, I mean, these professions also, we have them in our community. So would you say, Priscilla, would you say having, giving or generating generational wealth, is it really important for us to have? And even if at that, how can we acquire it? And what should be done? Even if we acquire it, what can we do? Because it's one thing for you to acquire, it's another thing for you to manage it. So how can we do that?
Thank you, Omolara. So yes, let me break it down. You know, as Motoria was saying, if you know, you know.
Naim, bam.
The truth of the matter is, you can be by the river, soap will still enter your eye. People will wash their eye and you say the water is not clean. Meanwhile, there's soap in your eye. Instead to fetch water and wash your eye, you still be saying you be checking for dirt in the water instead to wash your eye, jeje, and go home. So when it comes to online business, people will say, I don't need it. I be doctor. I be this profession. I don't need it. Ask them. Yes, you earn well. It's good to go to school. Like I've said, it's good to get the 9 to 5. Gather all, have it. But if you don't have something, the COVID that happened, even the people top there, they lost job. They lost job. Maybe you don't know anyone. Ask around. You know someone who knows someone that lost a job or lost something. See, there's no job security anywhere. If you think I'm the top here and the top here, the day anything happen, your car spoil, something happen, that's the end of it. You'll find somebody to put there. It is not secured. You need to have something on the side that you call your own, that you can fall back to, that you can rely on, that you can choose to go to your village. See, enter motor or enter plane, go to that your village, stay there, and you look at your phone and you're generating income. You don't have to worry you have to be there physically to put in the hours before you earn. No. With this online, okay, let me break it down. You get shop, and you call, Priscilla, did you open shop today? Maybe you travel home. Did you open shop? It's 9 o'clock. Where are you? Where they are? I be nowhere. I get headache. Hey, madam, actually, my motor break down. My baby was sick. That's not the kind of business we do. You are in control. Now you be your own oga. Person they tell you what to do. So you choose to bring in your time, put your time when you want to. So even when you're doing, I am the boss in the office, fine. But still have something your entire family can depend on. where if anything goes south, you have something not. Yes, I'll put not this way. You have something on this side. So can't be like this balance, sit down like balance equation like this, and anything they happen. That is the kind of business we are talking about. We are not talking big grammar here. Now I want to talk big grammar. I want to break it down. Let's go into this whole thing. Let's see this big grammar of English and job. Job is good. But you see, all of us, we will not gather here and try to tell you. I tell people before now, they'll see information and they'll hold it. They'll keep it. Now we are allowing it. We are letting you know there's a way out. This generational wealth is something we went into, we checked it out, and we saw that something there inside. So we not just carry the talk. Call they here, they make mouth for nothing. No, not be mouth with they make. There is gold mine here. Something they happen for the online business. Yes, you don't fair do one before. The one you fair do before, you be the test water, you be never know as it be, just like we they test everything for life. After all, even some of the courses where we they even do right now, some of the profession we're going to, we hear say something there inside, and then we go, we really like her. No. But we there inside, we they try say go better, go better. We are telling you there's a way out. Come and check it out. That's all. Nobody is saying check it out for yourself and see. This thing, they transform life 360. Not be just like this. Now 360 they transform life go. So generational wealth, I look back and I see all the people who are wealthy on earth. They not be people when they go work come back. Now people when they sit down, the platform when we did now they talk. Now person sit down think am. If to say they go 9 to 5, you just carry and put for head. We for not even get this platform for you to do this one. So people are thinking out of the box. They don't bring out different ways where we go use earn income legitimately. And when they bring and come your face, can't tell you say, since the happen for online, all you need do now to check out. And this one, so they go give you that passive income when we they talk. Where as you they sleep. Imagine say you just did one place, just a cruise, just enjoy your life. Or you decide say you want to go village, go greet your people. And you they get a lot, you they hear say things they happen. Not be that kind of life you wanna want live.
You go there over happy self.
Me like that kind of life for my people. Not that kind of man I like. Not be the one when I must go there before to know now. That's why we they let I know say it is possible. Things they happen online. Why you not just check them out? That's all. I hope I answer your question.
Thank you so much. And based on what Priscilla said, that things are really, really happening online. I'm telling you, it is happening. If it's not happening, you will not see Modukwe here. You will not see Motorayo. You will not see Priscilla in the online world. I mean, let's look at it. Nobody likes to put their face out there. Most especially me, I don't like to put my face out. But when I see that, when I see that opportunity, a lifetime opportunity that will change my life, not just my life, that will change my family life, my entire generation. I mean, I just had to adopt to it. Like, okay, I need a way forward. I need a way forward to move in life. And so we all join this business. And then talking about this business is something anybody, like Priscilla said, it's any business anybody can do. And when you do this business, it's something you can, I mean, with you having this business, you might have it as a side also, which is where everybody started from. And as time goes on, they are 9 to 5. Some drop it as a part-time. They use their side also as a full-time. And then eventually, their 9 to 5, as they are growing in the business, their 9 to 5, eventually they retire from it at the age of, say, 30, at the age of 40. How would you like it, audience, if you have a business and you have to retire at the age of 40 or 45? Wouldn't you like it? And that's the reason, that's the opportunity everybody saw. And then we grab onto the opportunity, and then here we are today. So, Modupe, I just want to quickly ask, is there any hindrances? Because I know a lot of people will say, online, I don't do online. I don't want to go into online. There are a lot of scams out there. Yes, I get it. There are a lot of scams. I've been scammed. A lot of people have been scammed in the online world. But I won't say because I've been scammed, I'm not going to look for a way forward to make my life better or to make the life of my children better. And so I know a lot of people complain about the online world because it's an unknown thing. You don't know what you're going in there to, to meet. So I'm going to ask you, Modupe, is there anything that you think it can be an hindrance for people not to take that step in building a generational wealth? Modupe.
Thank you, Molara. And I would like for us to make sure while we are narrow scoping into the topic of the day, I also think it's important for us to look and understand that we are here, we are not playing, neither are we joking. When we say building generational wealth, we're saying you have something on the side beyond your operational day in, day out bills, something you have something to really cover, grounds for you. So that's our focus. And again, a lot of my other, colleagues have mentioned and said that all these are beautiful certification experiences. Oh, I'm a doctor, I'm a nurse. We can't give it to our children, unfortunately. How beautiful that is, right? You hand that cum laude, you hand that first class degrees, whatever. You can't give it to your children. Now, what is it you can give to your children? It's business ownership. Yeah. Similar to what we are doing here, because we can drag our children along, we teach them the path, and they will go through it. Now, to the question of the moment, is it risky to venture into an online business? Now, while we say that building generational wealth is crucial, it's important, we're saying that having a business of your own could pave the way for you to build and attain that particular, purpose, generational wealth. And so if you're trying to look into it from the online perspective, which is what we all are doing here. Now, is it risky? Is it volatile? Is it something you want to venture into, or because you've been scammed, you rather just stay put? Folks, either you're here listening or you will catch up on the replay. Let me tell you, life itself is a risk.
That's right.
Now, me not doing anything and sitting on the fence is more risky. So, but I have a responsibility as being human. Make I do my due diligence. If life presents me with whatever it presents me with, be it platter of gold, be it lemons, I have a responsibility as a human being to check it out and do my due diligence, do my research. Gone are the days I have to travel to the library to look for some encyclopedia or whatever. I have the internet at my beck and call. I can check things out. You've seen our faces. You can reach out to any one of us that you feel, attracted to. Ask us those questions. We talk about it. Some of you are already following us on our individual pages. We appreciate that. But you know what? We just don't want you to follow us without getting, benefit from what we are actually, bringing out to you. That's the whole idea. So if you think it's a risk and whatnot, you're not doing anything, you're in a long thing. Okay? There are scams everywhere. That's a given. However, you take your due diligence while you're on that website or whatever, on the internet, on the, whatever face, be very careful, do your due diligence. There are security, various security measures you have to also ensure you adhere to. We strictly do that here in our community to make sure that things are safeguarded. Even in the offline world, there are scams, folks. Yeah. So will scam ever end? It won't end. Has every one of us here been scammed? Yes. Did that stop us from moving forward? No. Because we have one thing, we move. That's what we are doing. Or we move.
Move.
Again, building generational wealth, it's very crucial. Your 9 to 5 will not help you get there all by itself. And that's why you need something on the side. Think out of the box. This particular model works for everybody. You don't have to do it alone. You're not starting from the scratch. It's not risky. It's not risky. Very legitimate. Give it. Look into it, and if you think it resonates with you, reach out to any one of us.
Thank you, Modupe. On the final note, Motunrayo, just in 1 minute, I just want you to tell our audience, I give our audience an advice if they need to do, maybe they're trying to look up to do a business or something on the side. I mean, we can't call our business anymore something on the side. It is a business. We have a business. We have business ownership. So, so I want you to give them an like an advice. What should they do in case they want to do an online business? In case of people in case of people that are doubting it, that it's not real. I mean, where here we have Modupe, Motrayo, and Priscilla, and we all met in this business, right? And so I want you to tell our audience what are they going to meet in doing online business, and those that are skeptical, those that are scared in doing it, just in 1 minute.
Okay. Thank you so much. Before I go to what you have to do, I need you, as you go on your bed tonight, putting your head on your pillow tonight, ask yourself the question, what am I leaving for the generation coming? What am I leaving for my children? It's good to send them to school, but you're going to send them to school and leave them with debt so that they work 9 to 5 and pay the debt. What are you going to do about that? How many streams of income do you have? So quickly, I'll read out this. I'm smiling because 1 minute will not be enough for me.
Do justice. I know.
So let me quickly share with you 8 income streams. I'll go. Earned income. Earned income is what you get from your 9 to 5. Profit income is from what you buy from buying, what you get from buying and selling. Interest income is what your bank get when you lend money from them. Your credit card, the interest you pay. Yeah, that is them getting money from you, right? Royalty income is what you get from others using your idea. Okay, so do you have any idea that you're keeping to yourself because you're scared to step out of your comfort zone? Okay, dividend income is what you earn from owning stocks. Okay, and rental income is what you get from renting a property. Okay, and capital income is what you get from increasing asset increasing in value, and residual income is what you get from paid continuously after work is done. Which of these do you have? How many do you have? Do you wish to have all 8? It is possible. People are having it. So ask yourself, what is stopping you? What is that box you are creating for yourself to be in? Step out. Get a knife today. Okay? If you have to pray to God for it, to give you the strength, cut the box out. Step out of your comfort zone. And if you want to do that, you want to start your due diligence, I beg my brother, my sister, look at any of this website here. You have www.dreamconsulting.com, www.𝗟𝗶𝘆digital.com, www.𝗟𝗏𝗆consulting.com, www.𝗏𝗏𝑚𝐺𝐿𝑖.com. And our beautiful sister is not here. We do this together. Guess where she is? She's on a vacation, fully paid by, you got it. A word is enough for the wise. Debbie is not here. If you're on a page and what she's doing resonates with you, you want to, out of this period, children are not on vacation. Workers, this is not summer, and she's stepping out. She's in Dubai right now. Okay? Right. Go to www.𝗟𝗏𝘆.com. Register with your name and your email. That is you doing your due diligence. You want to know what is happening. You want to know if you can do it, because guess what? This digital business is not for everybody. I say that all the time. It is for you when you are ready for a change, and not just a change. You are ready for positive change. You are ready to step out. You are ready to take your future, your life, future of generation yet unborn. You are ready to take it into your hands and act. And when you act, you'll be happy, and happy forever. So go ahead. We do our webinars on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are out of any of this zone, please convert it to your time. Check it out. You want to do something, you need to do your feasibility studies, okay? And reach out. And guess what? We will see you on the inside of success. Over to you, Omolara.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Wow, this is awesome. So, to our audience out there listening to us, and to those who are going to be catching on the replay, you've heard it all. Business ownership is the way out, not our 9 to 5. And so, if you are looking to have your own business or you want to start business, you can get in touch with any one of us. Like Motorayo said, our website is displayed right there. Our names are there. Get in touch with us. If you have a question, send us your question, send us your comments, and we'll be glad to reply, to respond back. And so I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Muturayo. Thank you, Mudupe. And thank you to all our viewers, our audience, our fans and followers. Thank you all for joining us tonight. And till we come your way in another episode of Creating Passive Income Streams. If you can, we can. And that will be good night from here, from all of us. And God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.